Picture it now. None of them believed I was innocent. The story was I had pulled a fast one getting myself exonerated. So I step out of my car and I walk down the street, but very slow and with a smile. The beast. I was the beast, the guy who'd sold cracked cylinder heads to the Army Air Force, the guy who made 21 P-40s crash in Australia. Kid, walking down the street that day, I was guilty as hell. Except I wasn't. And I had a court paper in my pocket to prove that I wasn't, and so I walked past the porches. Result? 14 months later, I have got one of the best shops in the state again, a respected man again, bigger than ever.
I was fast asleep and remember the way that he used to fly low past the house when he was in training? When we used to see his face in the cockpit going by? Well, that's the way I saw him, only high up, way, way up where the clouds are. He was so real, I could reach out and touch him. And then he started to fall and started crying to me, "Mom, Mom." It was like he was in the room, "Mom." It was his voice. I knew that I could stop him if I could touch him, if I could only... It was so funny. The wind, it was like the roaring of his engine. I woke up and I came out here. I must have still been half asleep, and I could hear it roaring like he was going by. The tree, it snapped right in front of me, and I came awake.
It takes a little time to toss that off, because they weren't just men. For instance, one time it had been raining several days, and this kid came up to me and gave me his last pair of dry socks and put them in my pocket. I mean, that's only a little thing, but that's the kind of guys I had. They didn't die, they killed themselves for each other. I mean that exactly. A little more selfish than they would have been here today. I got an idea watching them go down. Everything was being destroyed, see, but it seemed to me that one new thing was created, a kind of responsibility, man for man, you understand me? And I came home and it was incredible. I mean, it had no meaning here. The whole thing to them was a kind of bus accident. I went to work with Dad in the rat race again. I felt what you said, ashamed somehow, because no one was changed at all by it. It seemed to make suckers out of a lot of guys. I felt wrong to be alive, to open the bank book, to drive the new car, to see the new refrigerator. I mean, you could take those things out of a war, but when you drive that car, you've got to know that it came out of the love a man can have for another man. You've got to be a little better because of that. Otherwise, what you really have is loot and there's blood on it.
What else can you say? When they took him away, I followed him, went to him every visiting day. I was crying all of the time. Until the news came about Larry. Then I realized it is wrong to pity a man like that. Father or no father, there's only one way to look at him. He knowingly shipped out parts that could crash an airplane. And how do you know Larry wasn't one of them?